Hi, and welcome to this video series. This is the 6th video in this guide for making a factory layout in virtual reality with the help of Unreal Engine. The plan for this video is to show you different lights in the project and how to create basic lights in your own scene. You can also see the timestamps for the different parts of the video. We have already put environmental lights in this folder here. If you want to change the atmosphere lights, this is where you would do it. I like it as it is right now. You could also use an HDRI as environment lights, which is really easy to do. You would just download the HDRI plugin and then pick one from the many HDRIs and add it to the scene. I think it's good enough with what we had, so I'm going to remove this HDRI. Most of the factories have a roof, but if you don't, it's probably enough with the environment lights. But for interior lighting, we are going to be using some different light sources. We have a bunch of alternatives, as you can see here under Window, Place Actor, then Light Sources. I won't go into much detail about the different light sources, but they are all here. I like to do just some simple spotlights so I can have more control of where the light goes. As you saw in the main factory, we had some spotlights facing the floor and some facing the roof. Let's do something similar here. We first add a spotlight, and then we can adjust the width of the light spread and the intensity. Now I am going to put the intensity to 60, attenuation radius to 2000, outer cone angle to 40, source radius to 10, and the source length to 430 to make the light source more pipe-shaped. I will also untick cast shadow because you can't have too many lights crossing each other's paths. I'm now going to hold Alt and drag it to duplicate it. When we have a full row, we can select them all here in the outliner, then hold Alt and drag to get new rows. Let's select them, move them to a new folder, and name the folder Floor Light. I like when there's a little light going upwards to light the roof, but with a little weaker intensity. So let's add a new spotlight and change it to 1 candela intensity. Now I am going to put the intensity to 1, outer cone angle to 80, source radius to 10, and the source length to 430 to make it look the same as the other ones. We also untick the Cast Shadows box. Let's do this for the whole room, and when we're done we can create a folder and name it Roof Lights and put them in there. Now if you want shadows in your scene, you need to activate Cast Shadows, but then you also need to make sure that your light sources don't cross, or Unreal won't be able to successfully light your scene. I think it looks fine like this, so let's move on. Let's select all the spotlights and change the mobility to movable. We do this to make the rendering faster, since we don't need baked lighting. You might have noticed that we have a post-process volume in the scene. This is because it's needed for the function that highlights objects that are selected, but there's also a lot of settings that affect lights. For example, the exposure and bloom can be changed to get certain effects. Make sure that you have toggled on the infinite extent so that the post-process volume covers your whole world. Okay, I'm happy with the lights, so let's jump into VR to have a look. That's all for this video. In the next video, we'll be showing you how to make some simple materials. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.